Hi there, today I wanted to show you how to load a design file using a USB stick on your Brother PR1050X. Don't mind the mess down there, still organizing and working through some projects. So to get started, you can turn on your machine or make your way back to the home page here where you can see different options for how you can open designs. So I find that the easiest way and the most common way to load design files into your machine is just using a USB. So the trick to being able to see your design on the USB is one, to ensure that it's a design file meant for your machine. So for a Brother, that would be a .pes. .pes files can't be seen on the computer, but they can be seen on your machine. So if you drag and drop the file onto the USB from your computer and you stick it in the machine, you can then see the image. The other trick is to ensure that when you load your USB that you're sticking it into the correct port. The machine has two different options, and it won't read the design file from this bottom one. You want to make sure it's in the top. This one is for a cable that can connect directly to your computer. Here we're just using a USB. So with the USB in your machine, you're going to go here to the USB icon. Again, don't use this button because this is the one where you connect directly to your computer, but you want to use this button. So I have a file designated for my embroidery. You can either see a design file like you're seeing here, which is actually a letter A from the NASA alphabet, or you can stick it into a file and open up that file. Now I have a number of options available here. The first one is something that I did for a customer who's near and dear to my heart. But I'm just going to go ahead and select that file. And when you select it, you see here that it shows you that design on your mock-up for underneath the needles. If you selected the wrong one, don't worry. You can very quickly select another one. It's not going to save it until you actually tell the machine set. So once you hit set, you can then go in and actually move your design around on your hoop. I'm actually using a Durkee frame here, so mine might look a little bit different than yours. And then you can actually manipulate it as well. So you can change the size of your file. You can rotate it. Rotation is actually really handy if you're going to be embroidering on something that's kind of more of a difficult item, such as I've done a golf bag where I actually needed to manipulate the file here in order to fit my golf bag underneath my needles on my hoop. You can also translate the design here. You can actually change the density depending on your design, and you can do all sorts of manipulation. And then when you're ready to design your file, to stitch your file, you just simply hit edit end, and then you can go into embroidery mode where you can then actually set where the design file sits on the hoop and on your item that you're stitching. But that's all for today. I hope this was helpful, and happy stitching.